What's up, everybody? Mark with Ecom Warriors. Today we're going to be making a brand new video series recreating this cool clothing store called Rose and Thorn Co. Before we do, I want to shout out to yesterday's giveaway winner. So yesterday's giveaway winner goes to David McCassey, and David, he was the only person who commented yesterday, so he wins the giveaway. All right. For today's giveaway, all you guys have to do is go follow me on my Instagram. It's called Ecom Warriors. It's a brand new Instagram right here, Ecom Warriors. I'll leave the link in the description box down below. All you have to do is go follow and then comment on the YouTube your Instagram username, your handle. And whoever wins, I'll reach out to you. Make sure you get your giveaway, and I'll give you a shout out in the next video. All right. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be recreating the clothing store Rose, Thorn & Co. Overall, it's a decent store if it's your first store ever, but there's a lot more improvements that we could do to this store, and we're actually going to go ahead and take that into action, and we're going to go ahead and do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Shopify.com. I'll be leaving a link in the description box down below to head over to Shopify. Not only does it support the channel, but you'll get a 14-day free trial. On top of that, at the end of the month, anybody who I see signs up to the 14-day trial will be receiving my SEO course completely for free, the full paid course on my website. So you guys are going to be getting that course completely for free. Whoever I see has signed up from my link. All right, guys. So okay, so clearly we're creating the store, and let's just see how far we get. So as you guys may or may not know, one of my favorite themes is going to be the Wolf of Shopify theme. So as you guys can see, wolfofshopify.com is my favorite theme. Personally, I've gotten some of the training. I know some of you guys asked me about their training. I've gotten their Facebook Ads Vault, and I've also gotten their Facebook Ads Starter Guide. I think they're pretty decent. I personally like the Vault a little bit more, and I actually want to talk about ads in the future, but the theme that I'm going to be going with is this Wolf theme. It's not always $100. I know some people who are watching this know that it's $100. I actually spoke with support a few days ago. I know that they're going to be raising it to $125, but whether or not they're going to be raising it, I'm going to be leaving the link down in the description, my affiliate link, guys, to this specific theme. Now, just as a reminder for every single person watching, guys, there's a lot of themes that I could go out there and promote that will pay me much more than what Wolf will, but I truly feel that for my viewers who are watching this, that Wolf will give people the highest conversion rate possible, and I don't base that, idea based on emotion. This is real stuff that I've actually built stores on. In fact, in 2018 and 2019, on the Prime Brains YouTube channel that I created, I was documenting me testing different websites and testing different themes, and Wolf had the highest conversion rate overall. It beat Debutify, it beat Turbo theme, it beat all those other themes, all right? So I'm going to be using this theme. I already own it, so I'm just going to go ahead and install it. So to install the theme, we're going to head over here to Online Store, and we're going to go to this upload theme button. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Just pause the screen and upload it. Okay, cool. So basically, the Wolf theme, this original theme right here, not this one, but this one. Okay, there's two different themes. This Wolf of Shopify theme, I'll leave the link in the description, has 5 different demos. And as you can see, they're currently uploading right now. And basically what the difference between the demos are just general design factors. And you could actually view their, their video here that will kind of explain that kind of stuff. So, or you'll get to see kind of the features. But the theme home demo that I'm going to be going with for this video is actually what we're going to be deciding right now together. So let's go ahead and just take a look at these kind of demos. Let's hit preview here, and let's take a look at the kind of differences between them. So this is this looks like demo number 1. And guys, it doesn't even look much right now. If I hit customize, we'll be able to see a little bit more. But before I do, actually, what we're going to have to do is we're going to actually have to create a product so that we can get the full, the full vision as to what we're going to be selling. So let's just say shirt, and let's just make this product public, and let's make the price 100, and let's hit save, just so we can figure out exactly what the themes look like under under pressure here. All right, so let's go ahead and hit customize here because we want to get the full grip. When we hit preview, we're really not going to see the true benefit of the theme. So let's go ahead and take a look here. And it's, obviously we have all the different features here. We have Instagram, gallery, all that kind of stuff. That's standard. What really interests me is the product page. So I'm going to go over here and hit product pages. And you can see here, we have the product. The image is going to go here. Obviously, we didn't add an image, but the background is clear. So, just to start off, why not? We'll just stick with, this is demo number 1 or home number 1. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. So let's go ahead and just hit publish here. And let's hit publish again. And let's just wait for that to kind of load. Now, generally, guys, when I'm working with themes, like I said, if I'm going to build a real brand where I'm actually going out there and advertising for the products, I'm going to use a theme that's going to increase my chance and the likelihood that I'm actually going to get conversions and sales. And a huge part of the theme has to do with the design and the functionality. And when I say functionality, I mean the way it actually functions, right? That's going to increase our conversion rate. So the first thing I need to do is I need to save this picture of the logo, and I'm going to go ahead and upload it. By the way, follow me on Ecom Warriors for the giveaway and comment your username in the comments below. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the logo. So we have a header up here, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select the logo image and I'm going to upload the image. Now, by the way, all this content is directly from the Rose and Thorn Clothing Co. So go ahead and make sure you reach out to them and, I guess buy their products, right? So anyways, let's go ahead and make our logo a little bit smaller. Okay, that's a good size. Now we could actually, kind of configure what kind of header style we want. But right now I'm going to hit save. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to my, our theme settings here. So let me go back here and hit theme settings. And now I'm going to hit the header mobile button. So what I'm going to do is I need to upload a logo for my header mobile. So I'm going to click here and upload it. And basically what this will do is that whenever whenever somebody views the theme or the website on mobile, the logo will be there. So it's going to just take a minute to load. You can see here this little green bar has to fully load. But once it loads, it's going to be there. And we're actually going to change the size to be a smaller one. So it's right here. And let's just make the size a little bit smaller. And let's see how that kind of fits within the theme. Obviously, it has to look good. And, a lot of this is just appealing. So there we go. That's actually a really good size for us. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back here and we're going to test the different header designs. So let's go ahead and just test here some header designs. We have header version 1, and if you read here, it says header home page. So this is the home page, guys. And so what we're doing here for the header home page is we're really just understanding kind of the header, how it looks on the specific homepage. Notice how it says homepage here, but it doesn't say homepage on these pages. And that's because there's a different header going to be applied from the homepage to the header other pages, right? So right now it's set to header version 1. Let's go ahead and select header version 2 just to get a good look at how that looks. So if you notice, there's a difference right away. The logo moved to the middle, the links are on the left, and some of this stuff is on the right, like the add to cart, the wish list, all that kind of cool stuff. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and head to header number 3. So header number 3, we have the logo on the left, very similar to header number 1. Let me go ahead and click on header number 1. So header number 1 has these directly in the middle, but it seems like header number 3 has the links here a little bit structured to the left. So I'm sure that will make a difference when we have our mega menu, and it will look very differently. And we will be doing a mega menu for this build. But for now, let's just keep taking a look here. So header number 4, once again, this is in the middle. Header number 5, let's take a look. I like header number 5 for the style of this store, but let's go header number 6. So header number 6, logo. hamburger menu. Whenever you have these 3 lines, it's referred to as a hamburger menu. And let's click on header number 5. I like header number 5, right? It says menu. It's got the little hamburger, right? It's got the search, all that kind of cool stuff. So let's hit save. All right. So this is the header menu we're going to go with. And I'm actually going to stick with their theme that they have here where it's all white. And I'm going to be keeping that. Now, if you notice on their website, they have a top bar. And the reason why I'm doing this is, well, there's 2 reasons why I'm doing this series. So first of all, the first reason is the most important, is to actually help you guys somewhat model after a store that you like. So in my case, the way I'm modeling after this store is that there are going to be certain products, let's say this one, that I'm going to be uploading to the website, and I have to really get the feel, because the creator of the store, whoever the creator was, they created this store in a way that they feel comfortable with it looking a certain way, right? Like when I look at this, I get like this country vibe. Like I just get a country style vibe. Clothing, it's like a little, like comfort. I don't really know what the right words are, but I'm getting like a good wholesome vibe here. So that's just the vibe that I'm going to keep when I'm building this store. Okay. Now, right away, I'm going to keep this part white. And white is going to be like the main theme. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of some of the stuff that we have here, because I want to start off fresh and clean. So to be able to delete, and this is Shopify's, oh, by the way, sorry, I forgot to mention, guys. The second reason why I'm doing this is actually going to be hosted on Wolf of Shopify. They've been seeing that I'm an affiliate, and they allowed me to do this. So, I'm really, really thankful and excited for that they decided to host me on their website. But anyways, you guys can see here the newsletter. We're actually going to be leaving the newsletter section because we need that to collect emails. Emails are a great place to collect people's business. Let's go ahead and get rid of this bestseller section. Let's get rid of this banner. We could always hide it, but let's just get rid of it fully. Go over here and hit delete. Ever since Shopify created this new design, I'm a little bit confused because I've been using the older one, for the older UI for such a long time, but that's all right. That's cool. Brand 1, which is these little boxes right here. Basically what they are is they're just little places where you could put like icons and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And we have a slideshow. I'm also going to go ahead and remove that. Now the problem with this website, Rose and Thorn Co., there's no real banner image that I could actually use. This banner here would be terrible for a header banner or a hero banner, excuse me. I can't use an image like this because once it's going to be exploded into a rectangle, it's going to look all pixelated. So there's not much photos I can use for a banner. However, I could still pull something together here. So let's just get rid of this. And what we're going to do is we're going to now work on our little features that we're going to add. So what I'm going to do is go to here to add section and just take a look at some of the banners. So I have a split banner. Split banner is crucially important. Let me just take a look at the types of products here. So there's men's, there's plus size, and there's women's. If I click on plus size, that's actually considered women's because there's no men photos here. So that's considered also women's. So we have men's and women's. We have graphic tees and holidays. I'm assuming the graphic tees can be worn by men and women. Maybe I'm wrong because I see this person is wearing graphic tee and this person is wearing graphic tee. But also at the same time, this graphic tee seems like a woman only kind of piece of clothing. Not really sure about this graphic tee, but I know these graphic tees kind of look like unisex, so it will be both men and women. I'm assuming this t-shirt also, it says crop and all that kind of stuff, so I'm guessing it's also women's. So basically the main difference here is what I'm seeing is there's 2 categorization of products. There's men's products and there's women's products. And that's really what I'm seeing. So that's what we're going to go ahead and go with. So this split banner is we're going to make the selection between men's and we're going to make the selection between women's, right? So what I'm going to do is over here, I'm going to type in, first of all, I'm going to make these black just so I can see them. And basically what this is a place we can see the actual colors of, this is where we can see the actual colors for the text, right? Because we'd be essentially blinded because it's by default transparent. So we're not going to be, we have to make sure we see what we're actually typing. And if you click here, let's go ahead and click. It says new collection, all that stuff says new collection. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn our new collection. One of them is going to say men's, right? And the other one is going to say, or, this is a subheading. So we're going to type in men's collection here, and we're going to type in women's collection here. And so this is the title section, right? Women's collection. And instead of the subtitle here, I'm going to write shop hour. So it's going to be the same subtitle. I could think of something a little more clever later, but shop hour. So it says shop hour. You could see here it's very, what's the word here? It's very, it is very symmetrical. That's the word I was trying to say. Okay, let's go ahead and save our progress thus far. Now let's go ahead and just take a look at what else we can add. So let's see if they create any blogs here. So they don't create any blogs, which is actually kind of, I don't want to say is an issue, but it's a lack. There definitely should be some kind of blogs, maybe a blog of what the new clothing that they're dropping, or maybe something like that. So in my recommendation, there's always should be blogs, but that's all right. Let's take it. What else we can add here? We can do a countdown timer banner. It doesn't seem like they did anything like that for Black Friday, so we're gonna have to ignore that by default. Flash sale. Let's see. We could do a gallery. We could definitely do a gallery. It's going to look great. We can't do the Instagram part, obviously, because I don't have personal access to their Instagram account, so I can't really do that. But for the people at home watching, you guys can definitely do an Instagram, right? I personally, like I said, I can't because I don't have access to their Instagram, so we're just going to go with the gallery for that. Right, so let's go ahead and select the gallery. Now that gallery is going to stay here a little bit later. Now what we need in between a split banner and the gallery is we need a selection of products. So let's go ahead and we could select the collection. So we have version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4, whatever. I'm going to select version 3 and I'm going to hit save. Right? And so basically what we're doing is we have different forms of collections. So once this saves and it fully loads, you guys will get a grip of what I'm saying here. Let me go ahead and kind of change the images so you guys can kind of see. But basically what this is the way this is going to work is they're going to be like boxes here. And they're going to be different collections, because if you see here, there are different collections here. There's plus size, there's men's, there's women's, all this kind of cool graphic tees. So, we can definitely fit that within the store. But I didn't create any products or collections yet, so we're going to have to leave that blank. And once it actually solidifies, it's not going to look like this, all right? It's not going to be like, a whole bunch of boxes on top of each other. Let's just hit add section here. Now we have to add a selection or a product grid. So let's go ahead and do that. And we have product version 1 here, and we have product version 2. What I like to do with product, let's just take a look a little bit more. Product version 4. Product version 5. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to add product version 5 as a default. We always add product version 5, and we're going to add another product grid where we go over here to product version 3. And so product version 3 is going to have this little, it's almost like a switch. I call this a product grid cabinet. Because it's like these are like little cabinet doors that you can open up, but I'm sure there's a professional name for it in the UX UI world. I'm just not familiar with that. Now we're gonna have to organize a little, so it wouldn't make sense to have our newsletter on top. So that's gonna be all the way on the bottom. Generally, we would have a blog right after newsletter. That's just general UX UI design. However, we can't do that simply because we don't have blogs, so the newsletter is going to stay at the bottom. What I'm also a little bit disappointed in is that the header is white. However, the logo is supposed to be transparent. It's not. So whoever created their website or their logo or whoever, they didn't get a transparent logo, which is okay, but they could have just put the extra effort in and got it done. In my case, we're going to hit background color of white for the headers. So let's go back here, and we could choose to make it a sticky header. In this case, it probably already is. So we're going to worry about that a little bit later. Now, let's go and head over to their Instagram. So I want to make sure that all the images are roughly the same size. So we need an image for the men's and for the women's. So we have this image here, and we have this image. We could use this image for the men's. So let's go ahead and just download this image right here for the men's. And so let's make sure that's a good size. I just don't like how it's a little bit pixelated. If I could just make this kind of smaller. I mean, it's still not the best. Let's see if I download it this way, and let's see if it's not as pixelated. Let's go ahead and take a look. So yeah, it's not bad. Hopefully it fits very well. On the website, let's go ahead and just take a look here at what we can download. Like I said, we need some images for the front page, so for the split banner. So let me go ahead and download this image. Maybe I made a mistake here. All right, downloaded. Now let me go ahead and download a women's image, right? Let me download a few of these. We'll see what kind of looks the best. And let's go ahead and start working. So we have our banner version 1. Let's hit select banner version 1. Let's just upload some of these images. And like I said, I'm crossing my fingers right now, hoping that they're the same size. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so they're busy uploading right now. Here's our first image, okay? And let's just hope this image is kind of like the same size. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to hope. Let's just put our fingers together, cross our fingers, and let's see. All right, banner number 2. Since that's a men's product, let's select the women's. Thank God it is the same size. I am very, very grateful for that. Trust me, you guys don't know how important that is. So if you guys are at home watching this, make sure your split banner images are the same size. Okay? Now, something that I would personally do is I would kind of crop these. However, I'm very happy with the way they came out. For the sake of the people watching at home, try to make these don't make these banners overbearingly large. Here they're a little bit too large, but that's perfectly fine. We'll rock with it for the sake of this video. For the text, obviously it doesn't make sense if it is black, it's not visible. So let's change it to white. Right? We're like I said, going back to that white kind of country style theme. So let's go ahead and stick with the white. We have our buttons that are white. All right? You could see here it says women's. It's in white and it's visible and it's great and it's clear. So it's very, very nice that that's working. Okay, that's white also. And let's hit save here. And what we're going to do is first of all, I clicked on the collection pages by mistake. We're not going to worry about that right now. So you can see here the website is already coming together, already looking good. Now we're going to upload some images for the photo gallery. So the photo gallery, it says 960 by 960 is recommended. Let's go ahead and take a look how the photos look when we don't post something that's 960 by 960. Let's see. Hopefully they're not oversized. So about this size, which is not terrible. If all the image sizes look like this, then we're in good shape. Like all the same size. So let's see. Okay, these two images are the same size. That's good, right? Let's go ahead and upload another few images. Props to the person who was taking these photos because they did a great job. The camera, I guess, settings were done really, really well. Let's go ahead and download some more images here. Let's see if we could download this one. And like I said, crossing our fingers, hoping that they're all relatively the same size here. Let's see here. We need some pictures of some men. Let's just get one more or a few more shots here. And let's start putting it together. So let's go back here, gallery. Let's select. And let's just upload some of the images that we've been working with. So I'm just dragging and dropping here, as you guys can see. And hopefully I didn't upload more than once the same image, but that's okay, even if we did. Like, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so right here we could see that this image is too large. Let's see if this image fits. Once again, too large. And it's okay if it is too large, then we'll just go with all the large ones. But this one fits. So what I'm going to do is there's the pictures of the same person here. So I'm going to drag this guy in the middle. And then ideally I would have a picture of a male here, and then a female in the middle, right? So everything has to be succinct, pretty clean, good looking. So we're going to need a picture of a female. Let's hope this is going to fit. All right, let's just hope that works out. And let's hope that also the other photos are relatively the same size. So let's go ahead and select this dude right here. Hopefully, once again, it fits. Yes, same image, thank God, right? And like I said, I'm crossing my fingers here, making sure that all these images kind of are the same size. So, yep, same size. So, awesome. So, we have an amazing product gallery here for people can kind of see. Like I said, it would be better if I had the option to link the Instagram, because the way it would look is there would be like a little icon, right, on the photos that would say like Instagram or shoppable Instagram, and it would kind of like take them to the page where the product is being sold. However, the closest thing to that is the Lookbook. So let me just delete this, what I did here, and let's go ahead and go to the Lookbook. So let's pull up Lookbook. Let's see here. We have newsletter. We have slideshow. Let's just load another one. And did I misread it? Yeah, Lookbook. So Lookbook version 1, Lookbook version 2 is a good version. And we would add a slide. And this is just an example, guys. This is not necessary. Like you have to do this, but you'll see here, like it will be select a product, and you could select the product. And then it would be like number 1, and then you click on it, and then it will open up like a box. Maybe I could do it in the preview. So I'll save, and I'll just kind of preview the theme, just to give you guys a look here. You see what I'm saying? So it would be a box of the product. So you guys kind of get how that works. We might as well include the Lookbook. Why not? We'll work on that a little bit later. What we need to do now is we need to add some products. So before we edit any of the extra homepage stuff, we need to add some products. We need to add a gallery. I'm not going to be doing that in this video. I think we've covered enough. I mean, this video is almost a half hour long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video here, and we're going to continue in the next episode, all right? But don't forget, guys, if you want to be entered the giveaway and get access to the free SEO course, that's a paid SEO course on my website, what you guys could do is follow me on Ecom Warriors and just comment your username on the YouTube channel, right, on this video. And obviously you have to be subscribed here also, thumbs up the video, the whole 9 yards. But if you go ahead and follow the Ecom Warriors, I'll make sure I reach out to you and through Instagram, right? And I'll hook you up with the free course, all right? So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching.